Hi, I'm Axel.Turbo. This is my 3-Rotor Volvo, and we've got a bit of Goodwood Festival of Speed in 3 days' time. Oh, it's so good. Found more rust. Oh, my eyes are stinging. Look like I'm high in here. Well, that wasn't a good start.
And I'ma do it again. Watch me. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself.
Right guys, we're back, and on the last video you saw our epic burnout. I still can't get my mind over how sick that sounded. Now, straight after Kevin left, we've torn down the Volvo, we've started prepping it for paint, which we're doing here with Steelit rattle cans, which is coming out really, really good. We've got to get this finished today, build it up tomorrow, get it wrapped, because Goodwood is coming up really quick. I was probably a little bit optimistic about how quickly we could paint this. The prep work is taking a little bit longer than we thought, but I've got my friend Dave Bastin, painting specialist. He's making this so much better because I don't really have a clue what I'm doing. So shout out to Dave, DB Paint. Ben's also been here, we've been grafting. We were here till 2 AM last night. So yeah, we're gonna crack on with this. I don't really have time to talk, so see you in a bit. It's just so hot in here. I'm so sweaty. So for those of you new to the channel, it was only last week that Kevin was here and helped me put together the car with a full body kit. We ended that video with a massive burnout, and now the car is a bare shell. Since then as well, we have been doing some fabricating. Rob's been here and finished the roll cage, so we've got the full intrusion bars, which are Drift Masters and FIA spec. So this old girl can go wherever she wants now. We had to cut the dash down because I didn't really plan for that being there, but that's there now, so that's sorted. And anyone who's ever prepped a chassis, yeah, you'll know what this is like. Anyone else, this is the dirtiest, sweatiest job when it's 30 degrees outside, and we're having a great time. This is my friend Dave. He's a professional painter, and he wants to comment on what we're doing here.
Axel's effort is slightly lacking on this, isn't it?
I think it's great effort. Maybe.
He's putting in about 20% prep.
Or maybe
it should be
100% time.
100% time in 20% prep.
I don't know, I think we're just working fast.
We are working fast.
Super fast. Definitely underestimating time mistakes.
Well, I turned up and I was supposed to be painting the engine bay and the roof. I've already done the underneath and the engine bay, and then the inside is not even prepped yet.
Where's the other grinder? For those of you interested in what we're using to paint this, because we're not in a booth, we're doing it in the workshop, we're using this new product that we discovered called Steelit. Heard really good things. Apparently a lot of the Formula Drift drivers and like Baja racers and stuff like that use it. So it's stainless steel paint, anti-corrosive, weldable, polyurethane aerosol. It's really expensive, but it seems to do a really nice coat. And we hope so, yeah. Hopefully it'll stay. Maybe a full review would be coming in a week, or maybe like next year. We'll do a full review later. But so far it seems to be covering really nicely. Almost, this is steel grey. It kind of looks like a Cerakote, like the stuff you get on exhausts.
So the reason why we're using spray cans rather than actually a spray gun on this is purely because if we've got to get through all of this cage work with an airline, and I'm like 6 foot, it doesn't work at all. So it's actually easier to get in all the small, hard to reach areas with a spray can than it is actually with a spray gun. Even if I'm doing this in a spray booth, what I'll do is I'll go around all the hard to reach areas first with like a spray can first to get all the hard to reach ones, and then go over with a gun. So it pretty much just makes sense, as we're not in a spray booth, as you can see, to just do the whole thing with this stuff, which is pretty good, to be fair.
I think it's about as hot as a spray booth.
I think it is about as hot as a spray booth. To be honest with you, it's probably not far off. As you can see, Axel's been sweating
I've been grafting.
a lot here. I've not been grafting. Axel's been
That's why he's
grafting.
wearing a nice shirt.
Yeah.
He just shows what to do.
Shows your hands. Matching shirt.
Yeah. I told Dave that if he comes in the morning, he can paint the engine bay, and I would have done everything. Dave is here early, and we are just about to start painting. It is about 11 o'clock. He's having fun. Look at him go.
Don't give me route hands.
You get high yet? Right, quick update. I have polished most of the roof, so the wrap's going to stick to that, where it wouldn't stick on the mould. Dave has been cleaning up the inside and has done all the seam sealer. Cleaned all the cage, it's taken ages. We're about to roll it over, take it outside and make it look beautiful. It's completely like Christmas here today, because not only is Dave painting the car, we've just taken delivery of my new PRG trailer that's been wrapped by Mark at Funkee Fish using all the best wrap material from Arlon, one of our main partners. This looks absolutely insane. I'm going to do a full video of it later, but check this out for a preview. It's gone from white to matte black, and then we've kept the kind of styling of the Volvo and the Corvette, but real subtle in gloss. And you've got the reflective logos, which as soon as in the night time when the lights hit it, it goes like reflective. Big Arlon logo on the front. Couldn't have done this without them. It looks insane. There's attention to detail. You can't even see any of the white bits. Unreal. And what do you think of this? So this is our new logo that we're going to be doing some t-shirts with. So this is so this is our new, I haven't really talked about this, but this is my new kind of like lifestyle brand, if you like, Turbo Dream. So we're going to do like clothing through that and a website. I think I need to do a proper explainer video on that, but that just looks absolutely sick on the back of the trailer. I think I need like drifting division or something on the back. Wow, this looks sick. Yeah. We have got the car back in the workshop, and it was pretty much 24 hours to the dot since Dave arriving to Dave finishing painting after we did all the prep work. Found more rust. That was probably the biggest delay. Found more rust, which we had to fix. It looks amazing, and we've already started putting bits back on the car because we have 24 hours to rebuild the car, and then we have 24 hours to wrap the car before Goodwood. So look at it. The Steelit has worked really well. We're not going to do anything on the inside until the morning to give it a good cure time. Just going to peel the roof off. But yeah, the engine bay we painted last night and the underneath. So we're going to reassemble that today. It looks so good when you put new parts on and it's painted. So yeah, we're going to enjoy this. Whoa, look at you go, Ben, like a chariot. Yes.
Almost in the right place.
Almost. Lower her down. Yeah, you go each side.
Try. Give it again. Do it every time. You ain't gonna do that.
Stage 2 of the rebuild. We have completed paint, it's cured overnight, and we've been putting stuff on the car. We started last night, we got the engine in, and the front lock kit, everything, axle on the back, everything to get it down on 4 wheels. And today we're cracking on. We have already put on all the radium engineering product fuel system in the back. We've got the PWR radiator, and we're getting the fuel lines all lined up again, pedal box in. Yeah, got a lot of work to do, but it's getting there. How's it going?
We're getting there, slowly, I think.
Adding bits on constantly. Power steering pump, so it's nice and easy there in the middle. Nice. These are looking sick now they're in powder coat. Yeah, we haven't really had any time for filming because we are just smashing it since we have not very much time. But it's starting to look like stuff. We just forgot that we have to put those lines in before we put the engine in, so I've got to take it out. Hopefully only lift it a little bit. What do you reckon, Joe? We've got fluids in the car, we've got water, oil, we've got power steering to bleed the brakes. We're just putting in a new battery. And then that's it. We can start it out, bleed all the water. It's an electric vehicle.
Yeah, it's
yeah. Right, so it's pretty late in the night. Tomorrow we have got wrapping, so I need to be at Mark's place, Funkee Fish, at midday. It's a 4-hour drive, so yeah, then we're going to have to put all the Kevlar on, and then Mark and his team are going to put in a big stint to get the car done. Then we've got mapping the next day, so we've done paint in 24 hours, build the car back up 24 hours, wrapping in 24 hours, wrapping and then mapping in 24 hours. So it's been a hell of a stint, and hopefully the next day we get to test it. Yeah, these days have been pretty crazy. If you've built a car like this in a short time scale, yeah, it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of time. So I'm super lucky to have Ben here, who's been helping me full time, and also to have a very forgiving wife who is looking after the kids so I can get this done. The Goodwood Festival of Speed is coming up quick, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to rip the Volvo up the hill. So we've just got final finishing touches to do now. Got to put the seats in and the belts. We've got some nice new bucket seats. So yeah, we're going to crack on. We just had some pizza, that was nice. And yeah, let's get the last bit done. Last bit of fabrication before holiday, Ben?
Yeah. Hopefully.
So Ben spent the last 2-3 months helping me with this, and then he actually had a holiday booked from before, so he doesn't actually get to see the car go up the hill. So I'm gutted for him, but I think he's going to be watching the live stream. But he definitely needs a holiday with his family after spending many late nights here. This thing, however, is all the motivation I need, and the fact that we're driving up Goodwood Festival of Speed, nothing is stopping us getting there. This is so sick. So I've just finished all of the checks. I have to tighten up pedal, steering column, and fix all the lines that are underneath the axle. Need to work out a better solution for that. Probably want hard lines, really. I'm not sure if you can see, but up under here, there is a lot going on. So maybe you can see that, a lot going on under there. So yeah, there's a lot of movement. So yeah, now check the water coolant level. We've primed the oil pressure because we had drained everything, and now we're going to check for any fuel leaks and then send it. And I think as soon as I hear the car, I'm going to wake right up. Well, that wasn't a good start. My eyes are stinging from not only tired, now I have ethanol eyes. So time for breakfast, and then let's go for wrapping. Yo! Just fit the rear screen on the firewall. That looks really good. No pressure, you're being filmed. Hello. Wow. That's going to be loud. I can't even see it's there. Right, so we are in part 3 of our very quick rebuild. We've just driven back all the way, well, driven up all the way to Funkee Fish. And Mark and the team have been pre-prepping all my body panels. So last time I saw them, they were Kevlar, and now they should be blue. And there they are. Hello. Oh, it looks so good. Yeah, you just see it in the mirrors. It looks so baller. Spoiled, absolutely spoiled. This looks so good. I can't believe like how good you've done it. I thought this bit I was definitely able to see white bits.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell it's a white trailer.
No.
I love that you left the bottom bit white as well.
Yeah,
Just,
that little one white stripe. I was going to get to do it, but
it matches with the writing, but it also makes it so much better at night when you're towing it, because you lose the trailer otherwise. And actually just like, it's like a nice little contour, like baseline. So. Right, well, let's stop looking at the trailer. Let's get this thing out. This is months of blood, sweat and tears gone into this thing. It looks wild. It looks like a Frankenstein, Batmobile, Mad Max machine. And just in a few hours' time, I'm going to put all the body panels back on it and then get it wrapped, put the livery on. It actually looks really good on the old 720 wheels I've had on the S14 for a long time. But we've got some real nice spicy boys actually coming tomorrow. So yeah, we've got some wheel spacers from JDM Garage on the way, custom made to hopefully get the fitment right. Another day, and then we're on to the next chapter, mapping it. So we've actually done a bit of a sneaky one, because when we picked up the trailer, which Mark wrapped last week, we also dropped off all the Kevlar panels, which have already been done in blue. So the colour change part of the car has already been done. And the boys are now just prepping the roof and the A-pillars, because that is the only bit they're actually going to wrap on the car. Everything else painted or already on the floor in Kevlar. It looks so good. And the blue, once it has the livery on top, look good. So I'm just laying all the bits out now on the floor, kind of their position. And then my job is to make it look like a car again, hopefully not get in the way of the people. And then it's going to look sick. That was quick, you've wrapped the whole car pretty much. The car has come to life. It feels super strange because obviously we've been kind of slaving away in the workshop doing little bits that take so long. And we had this render right at the start, I think it was like December, and it's starting to just truly look like that now. Even like the unit we're in looks quite a lot like that, and I'll put a little picture up if you remember it from the start. We just need the shiny wheels, which are not here yet. They'll be here tomorrow. Just a bit late, but look at it. It's shiny. We've got all the base colour done, most of the graphics, on one side at least, and then we just got sponsors to put on. So, can't thank Mark at Funkee Fish and all the guys at Arlon enough for making this happen, especially in such short notice ahead of Goodwood. Most of the time when you get a wrap on your car, you book it in months in advance if you want someone good like these guys to do it. And I've just kind of told them it's coming at some point and then turn up late and they've smashed it out. Almost another check in our crazy week.
Getting there, it's looking good.
It is looking good. How does this compare to wrapping the Beetle?
A lot easier.
We just finished up here at Funkee Fish. We were filming one little real kind of shot when I come out of the garage. Came out, give it the braps. I'm loving it. I'm like, oh, this sounds so good. And then this woman comes running out here. I thought she was in a wedding dress, but she said, stop, stop, stop. You're ruining we're in the middle of a sound therapy session. And she was not happy. And I said, well, that's a different kind of sound therapy because we were loving the noise that the brap machine was making. It is part 4 of the manic week of rebuilding the Volvo, and we are at SRD Tuning with Jay and Stu from Rotor Talk to get the car mapped ahead of Goodwood. So we've got anxiety level 1000 because there's lots of things to do and we don't know what's going to happen. Well, I hope we know what's going to happen, but yet you never know on a dyno day. So I'm just mixing up some Sunoco E85 pre-mix ready for lots of driving, and then all being well today, we are ready for big sends at Goodwood. There was a few little connectors, well, the gearbox connector had come off, so we didn't know what gear selection we were in. That was just me forgetting to put something back together. But now we're all going. Just want to address one thing. You've probably noticed we are not at Abbey Motorsport. We are at a place called SRD Tuning with the Volvo. Now, that is not because we've fallen out with Mark at Abbey Motorsport. He's still a really good friend, and we haven't had any problems at all. You know, with the Corvette, it's still running great. We've just, after 3 years of running the Corvette, I had a bad time in Sweden, which just wasn't running how it should, you know, like 1,000 horsepower 3-rotor should. We weren't quite sure what it is, and one of the things that it could be is we're mapping it on a hub dyno, and we're not able to simulate the kind of loads that we get out on the track, and there's not enough practice days where we can, you know, just go out and do mapping whilst we're drifting, so with the Corvette being loud. So we've gone here with the guys from Rotor Talk, Jay and Stu, who do a lot of tuning on rotary cars, especially road cars, where drivability is really important to try and improve the mid-range of the cars. So we've got the hub wheel dyno here. It's much easier to simulate those kind of loads on the car. After so many years of it not driving as I wanted, I just wanted, you know, wanted to see, is it mechanical issues we've been having? Is it just me not driving it properly? Or was it something to do with the tune? And simply, we just wanted to try something different. This is a very expensive machine and we need to get the most out of it. So we're going to try this. And, you know, we've had the Corvette mapped here and we think we've solved the little problem we were experiencing in Sweden. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to drive it yet, so we won't know. So it's not to say there's anything wrong with what Mark did. we're just trying something else. Hopefully we're going to come away with a tune that is going to get us to the top of the hill very well. So yeah, we're not going to go for the full 1,000 horsepower that the Corvette makes today. We don't need to have that much power for Goodwood. We just need it to be driftable, do some donuts, put on a good show. So we're going to have a play around with some things, and yeah, really exciting to try and get the Volvo now. We're so close to the finish. It looks fantastic. Let's just see it drives as well as it looks. How's the eyes, Mike? What's wrong, Stu? Messed out. So that's the kind of first part of the day done. We're up to about 740 horsepower at the moment. Still running really low boost for this motor, but it's going really well. Just changed the spark plugs. Now Jay and Stu are going to carry on. Yeah. Well, how's it going, Stu? What do you reckon?
Good. Good. Especially with that and,
It looked like it was gripping up pretty well there, trying to do a wheelie.
wheelies.
We'll try and explain how crazy this is in the dyno. We've got all the wind, all the noise, but also the stink of ethanol that just burns your eyes. Look, you can see it look like I'm high in here. And then the heat, when you let off and you get the flame, it's pretty insane. I told Stu that our goal was 700 for the weekend, but that came up so easy, so I think we might go for a little bit more and then start playing around with trying to make it do some good flames, because that's what we really want. Quick update here, we've finished for the day. The goal was just to get it nice, driving nice throughout the range. This is what we came here with from our previous video. We did the running in of the Volvo. Now that 606 at the wheels on this dyno, Mark's one that's shown 700, so we're somewhere on there, but I guess the bigger thing, whatever it says up there, it's how much we've come away with today. So this green one is the Corvette, and this is the Volvo. So we're now making the same up to about 6,000 RPM, and then we're turning the boost down a little bit on the Volvo, just because it's still a new motor, and we're ending now at 761 at the wheels on this dyno. So I reckon we're somewhere between 850, 800 probably. And yeah, it's driving really nice, really crisp. And yeah, it should be fresh. It just sounds good.
Ready to rip.
Yeah, and the big difference I've seen from this on the dyno compared to Corvette, this wants to do wheelies. Yeah, it's squatting. You know, we were rubbing on the dyno at one point to readjust it. So yeah, that's going to be fun testing it, and then lots of fun up the hill. So we're going to wrap this up now. And yeah, that sums up an absolutely crazy day on the dyno. Or the whole crazy week day. That's how my brain's feeling. I can't even talk right now. We have gone from having a built car, not painted, stripping it down, painting the chassis, rebuilding it, having it wrapped, and getting it mapped in, I don't know if that was 72 or it was 3 or 4 days basically. I am exhausted. I need to sleep. We'll see you at Goodwood, and I've got some new wheels when I get back, so I'm excited for those.
Axel, was that good?
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, it's
Oh, the handbrakes,
awesome.
the handbrakes started working.
Okay.
Was there any flames that time?
It was just smoke. I couldn't see anything.
I pressed the flame button, so I wanted to know that was
I
working.
couldn't see that.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. I found the lock stop. It's so weird with the quick ratio because it literally goes from like full lock in 2 turns.
Yeah.
So the first time it felt super sketchy, but then it started getting used to it. And when the handbrake worked, I got 4th and flipped it in. Yeah, after the first session, I was pants about driving up Goodwood, but now wow, that was great. Right guys, so we're back. From testing, it went awesome. We are now in the workshop, finishing off all the little bits that we've missed. We're probably about 95% there, but Goodwood Festival of Speed is tomorrow, so we need to get cracking. But first off, because we were rushing, how sick do the new Work VSKF sharp wheels look? Now, when you've got a big brick like this, you need something stylish. So when I saw these came back up or for sale, so these are, the Work VSKF is an old school JDM wheel, which really fits in with the theme of the Swedish Volvo with the JDM theme. So this is like an old classic reimagined, which essentially is what this Volvo 740 is with what we've done to it. So yeah, spoke to the guys at Works and they sorted us out with some fucking absolute sweet rims. Still waiting on wheel spacers. That will come in the morning of Goodwood. We can get them on before the run. The back, you don't look at that, it still looks bad. But also, how sick do these new Turbo Dream t-shirts look like with the big Turbo Dream logo? And we've also got the Turbo Dream Volvo 740, dream it, build it, follow your Turbo Dream, blowing in the wind. We'll have these for sale at the offset stand at Goodwood. So come by, say hi to us, check out the merch, and yeah, we'll see you at the Goodwood.